Dream Team starts like
LA
that.
Dream Team, man.
Yes.
So, of course, there are some people, just like we celebrate birthdays, we always celebrate that people are in trouble.
Yes.
We're not celebrating.
We're celebrating.
Celebrate that their misfortunes are great for us.
Celebrating good content.
Now we wouldn't
I guess.
have a segment to do.
Yeah,
so,
That's right.
It's good content.
He needs a job.
So thanks for doing the drugs, guys.
Yep.
Shay,
Yep.
who's in trouble
Yeah.
this
Thanks
week?
for doing the drugs, abusing women, and
Don't
cutting up
abuse it.
jerseys. I mean, don't do it. I don't recommend.
You're
it,
Ray
but,
Ricing this whole topic, bro. What's
Wow.
up?
No, but the first one we'll talk about was Chris Sale actually just came back from a 5-game suspension. The White Sox, when their ace pitcher Chris Sale, he's been a big.
That the guy that used to wear those goggles?
He's
Spud
been
McKenzie?
one of the best pitchers for the last
I think
few
he's going to
years,
go
but-
on sale.
Yeah, yeah. I
At
think they're actually
Zales.
looking into a trade. I think with the Rangers.
So
but,
what did he do?
Well, basically, he was upset on this game that they were going to play. He was supposed to wear some They were supposed to wear throwback jerseys from 1976, I believe it was. And but he didn't. They said they weren't comfortable. Like he doesn't think he could pitch.
Kind of
his-
like what LeBron did when with the NBA when they did those
when they did
jerseys
the
with the
sleeves.
shirts.
Yeah,
right?
they don't
And
like the
Well,
sleeves.
in all factuality, I mean, why would they put the big old collars like Shakespeare on the uniform?
He's got ruffled collars.
It's not even
right?
70s.
Yeah, but I guess so. That's what he was kind of it was kind of a protest. So what he does is
You know how hard it is to pitch in high heels these days?
yeah.
In platforms?
That was part of the uniform.
With the
was no
sword
cle-
on your side?
with no cleats.
I know, right?
Cliques.
But anyway, he goes in. He cuts
Walla
up. He
watching
cuts
Napoleon.
up all the jerseys with scissors. He goes in and cuts up in the locker
The
room. He
pitcher
cuts
did
them
this?
up. The pitcher,
That's
Chris
a lot
Sale,
of
did that.
jerseys, dude. You know he must have had a relief cutter up in there.
Yeah, dude. He called someone, help
couldn't
me
do
out
that.
here.
The
Yeah.
relief who could throw a cutter?
That's
a slide, huh?
Well, his other in
Mariano? Is it Mariano?
College, yeah.
He's pretty sharp.
In college, he
he's got
minored
nothing
in.
to do.
In college, he minored in home economics, so he was a seamstress.
Nice.
He's good with scissors.
He's good at cutting with scissors and porridge.
Yeah. So
They
he's
call him
good with
Damon, the Shark Tank.
But he's now back though. This happened like last week, so he's back. He served his suspension, and with a pitcher, it doesn't really. I mean, 5 games is actually longer than a normal player, right? Because he doesn't play every day anyway. But now he's back, and the teammates are welcoming him back. Though they're not really upset with him. They just
Yeah, but now they can't have scissors in the locker room.
yeah,
Everything has
no
to
more
be,
scissors.
All they got is the lefty scissors?
Yeah, the green ones.
Yeah.
They're like, damn,
no
dude.
paper cutters. None of
He's like,
that.
I wish we had Sandy Koufax in here to use these.
They don't even have fingernail clippers in the clubhouse.
Good old lefty.
They don't even have Blake Griffin the clipper in there.
Yeah. So he's back, but But
Well, he made a mountain out of a pitcher's mound.
Mount.
No molehill.
That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
But what it is, he's saying that
Pitcher's mound.
they're putting business ahead of winning. He's saying he wants to put winning first, so he feels like he couldn't have the best chance of winning with that jersey on.
Which
basically.
makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it's true. But they're thinking
And
about selling
Once again, it
jerseys.
comes down to these guys wanting to make money.
They got to sell jerseys. This is a new throwback. We got these
Just like the NBA now is going to be doing the sponsorships
sponsorship.
with sponsored by Viagra.
Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
like
To take it to the
Abuelita chocolate or whatever it is. Like
Oh,
different.
my
Abuelita
God,
sponsors.
chocolate, bro.
Yeah, that would be cool. I
Who's
hope
that
they-
little old lady? She's sweet.
Ramiro knows who that is.
Yeah.
Hey, Ramiro, who was the name
You see
again?
it? You lit up right now.
Sara Garcia. Sara Garcia. Bro. She did Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
Walter
Also,
Payton should have got that. That was sweetness.
moving
Barry
into
Sanders.
it's crazy because in football and NFL, there's a
Mhm.
lot of players that are going to be starting the season on suspension.
Of course.
So there's actually quite a few from the Dallas Cowboys, and most notably is Rolando McClain. Who's he also
Yeah,
based on the
he
Raiders.
was on the Raiders, went
Oh,
to
was he
Alabama.
The guy from Die Hard.
Alabama.
Not that McLean. McLean.
He had already been
He
suspended
made rims.
for 10 games already for a substance abuse policy issue. But now he's actually no-showing to. He's still supposed to show up to the the functions with the meetings and the training camps.
Damn, dude.
He's not showing up, and he wasn't on the plane.
And he's a talented linebacker.
Yeah, so we don't. I think they want to, because he's talented, they want to keep him, but at the same time,
What's in
if
the
he's-
water in Dallas, man?
Right?
What's going on over there, man?
That's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
reading somewhere. I was telling you guys on one of the breaks that we were. I was telling that I read something regarding a fine from the NFL to the Cowboys, roughly in the range of like $250,000
Yeah.
because they have X amount
So
of
many
players
suspensions.
on suspension
On
right
top
now.
of that.
Yep.
Yeah, so like the other players are on suspension with them. There's also DeMarcus Lawrence, who's a defensive end, 4 games. Randy Gregory, another defensive end, 4 games. So they're having to sign all these other defensive ends, but just to replace these guys at the beginning. Also, Ezekiel Elliott, he's a linebacker. but he's actually under.
Oh yeah, the
You hear about
guy
that one?
from Ohio State.
Yeah.
Yeah, he supposedly he beat his girlfriend.
Beat up his
as well.
girlfriend, so he's under investigation. He's never been arrested yet. He hasn't been charged yet, but it's under.
That's another
investigation
dude who
right now,
wanted
so.
to cut up his jersey. You see that? Because he likes showing off his little
midriff?
6-pack.
Yeah.
This
Hey, well,
fool.
that's all a bunch of bad Cowboys. That's a posse, yo. Like,
I know,
that's
right?
a bad
Like,
posse.
and there's one more, but this guy, he didn't really do anything wrong. He just went and played
His
paintball.
name is Billy the Kid.
But he suffered an eye injury playing paintball. Another linebacker, Damian Wilson. So that's kind of
Wow.
that's kind of messed up. It's not too bad.
Well,
compared to what
he's
those
hoping
guys are
that the
doing, you know?
offense runs I formations because he's good at seeing those.
Yeah. It's better than like
You know, let's run Fetty Wap.
it's better than JPP blowing off his fingers on
Right.
fireworks and stuff
yeah,
like
that's
that.
stuff. He got robot fingers.
But you know what?
JVP counter. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
He's like, give me 3.
Give me 3.5 laps.
So what's funny with all these players under suspension too, but okay, all these why are the Cowboys becoming the Raiders now? Remember the Raiders used to have the rap.
Whoa.
Remember that? But we had the rap of being
Yeah.
the guys that are bad.
We're different.
seeds
We're
or whatever it is.
swashbucklers.
But it's turning like a little bit different. But you know how we were joking about
Stab first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
The autumn wins.
yeah.
And that song by Frank
They,
Sinatra.
they sweep away the evidence.
the autumn wind.
The autumn wins.
But with who's in trouble, we
Hope
usually
we wins.
we usually start out with what did Johnny Manziel do?
Johnny
this week?
Manziel. What did he
What did Johnny
do?
do?
Did,
Well,
is he back?
Well, he did end up.
What did Johnny do this week?
He's back at the club for sure.
Of course.
Back at the club.
yeah,
Back at the
he
club.
With
said
50 Cent?
Uh,
Or was that 50 Cent in his pocket?
Ching, ching.
He was spotted at a club, and he was spotted driving away, but they don't know if he was. Whoever spotted him driving away, who knows if he was drinking or not? I'm guessing he was, but who knows?
Right.
But he actually was saying in an interview that he wants to join the Cowboys. He's hoping the Cowboys sign him, but I don't think they have any interest in him. But it's like he sees they're getting in trouble, and
Well,
he
I
thinks
think
he wants to join them.
he's
or
a
what?
first-time felon.
Is
so-
he suspended? No, he's not suspended right now.
No,
right?
nobody has picked him up yet.
So he's just
He's just a
out
free
there.
agent, basically. Like
Johnny
but,
Manziel?
Yeah, so
He's
I
like
think
Robert Ory.
What's
Yeah.
up with these? Have you kind of noticed there's a lot of these Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks? Look at Tim Tebow. Where the hell is he at?
Oh,
they're,
yeah.
they're spoiled, man. That's
Yeah,
what it
well-
is.
Well,
They're
no, Tim
spoiled.
Tebow was. Well, it's not. He's got a.
What do you think?
an
It's a
issue.
curse?
No, I mean he's just not a good
he
quarterback.
doesn't have Johnny Manziel issues though.
But Johnny's Johnny wasn't a great quarterback
He
either.
wasn't that great to act like
So
that.
what do you think it is? Do you think it's about them having like some
It's-
sort of a charisma that allows people to be like, let's vote him. He's awesome.
It's about drugs being
Yeah.
bad, is what it is.
Well, Johnny.
Oh my God.
John,
Thanks. Shout out to El Chapo.
thanks, Buzzkill.
Oh, sorry. I mean, for him they are, I guess.
Yeah, Johnny.
Aw.
Yeah.
Damn
Johnny,
you,
but
Johnny.
yeah,
We love you, Johnny.
He's saying, but I don't think the Cowboys have had any interest in him. But we'll see what happens. He's like putting it out there, I guess. That,
You think,
hey,
you
sign
think
me.
if they got him, they would bring people in? Being that he's from Texas and
yeah,
whatnot?
I think he would.
You think so?
I
So
think
he
he
still
would.
has like star impact?
Yeah, no, obviously he's from there. He knows a lot of people like him there. That's where he's Johnny Football.
So then you'll end up Tony
Yanni.
Romo will end up on the
Well,
bench.
Romo's going to be on
hot
the bench
wings.
anyways. Yeah, he's
eating
gonna
hot
be
wings.
hurt.
eating hot Cheetos.
Yeah, Twinkies.
Sucking on his jersey for rib sauce.
Romo, how's your jersey red now? Like,
He's like,
I don't
wow,
know,
he's
Coach.
bad. I was a red shirt.
Also,
I don't know.
and,
Patrick Swayze.
I thought we were
Patrick
playing
Swayze.
the Redskins.
I got traded.
I got the pork skins
I
instead.
know, right?
No, but also Alden Smith, Raiders linebacker. He's also again checked into rehab.
Ah, man.
He's had a string of being in trouble back when he was on the 49ers. We talked about it a while back on the show about when he had the
when the
DUIs.
49ers were really good too.
He had the DUI arrests at that time.
Even Ben, so he's just a felon. He's
Yeah.
he's Charlie Sheen
Uh,
of like
well,
the NFL or what?
But now he's just trying to. I mean, he at least tried to go into lessen it down a little bit, not drinking and driving. But now he's just probably he's smoking a lot of weed, I guess.
he's not smoking and Ubering.
Yeah.
He switched it up a little bit.
Well, that's the problem.
At least he
probably
got
didn't use
there
the
safe.
Uber. But a video surfaced of like him smoking a blunt, but you don't see his face. But I guess you could put it together. The voice and everything sounds pretty much like him.
What, you think he could have got away if he didn't have a Super Bowl ring? wearing?
Yeah, he's wearing the ring. He's all that.
I'm
stuff.
like, he's like,
How do you know it
"MC,
was me? Because we zoomed in and we saw your name on the ring.
And-
Nah,
and because the intro of the video, you said, "Hey, this is Alden Smith, and
that
check out
could
my
have been
blunt."
any Super
I mean,
Bowl
like-
champion.
He's like, hey, Alden, here's a lighter.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Alden Smith.
Yeah. Hey,
How do you know? How do you know it was
Esquire.
me? You were wearing your jersey.
How'd you know it was me? And they're he's like, "Hey, anybody
I
got a
got
lighter?"
fans, yo. I got fans, yo. Come on, man. I'm Alden
Someone
Smith.
give Alden a lighter. It's me, Alden.
He's "Oh, you Alden Smith from the Oakland Raiders? You need a lighter? Okay." So I think that's how they put it together. But, yeah.
Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Alden Smith, and I want a lighter.
Alden Smith needs a smoke.
Yeah, but the Raiders are standing behind him though. They're not giving up on him yet. You know.
Yeah, I think McKenzie's a big fan of what he can put together for the defense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm down
the
with
Raiders.
Spuds.
The Raiders have been hurting for a while now.
Yeah,
when
and
it
then
comes
plus
to defense.
the thing is too. Plus you're going to rehab for weed. He's gonna see Bob Saget. They're gonna be making fun of him over there like on Half Baked. You know?
Oh, my
You're in
God.
rehab for weed. Like
What?
What'd you have to do for that?
Yeah, we can't repeat. You know, see the movie, but that's they get laughed at for going to rehab for weed. Come on, do like Smokey from Friday. You know, just.
That's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
what do you send them? Just send them out to the woods and say, go find something else to smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You know, they had a celebrity golf tournament like last weekend, I believe it was, and Justin Timberlake was one of the golfers in the tournament.
Mhm.
And so one of the fans at the tournament got arrested for disorderly conduct. I guess he got a little too friendly with JT.
Why, you got his 9-iron?
What?
Yeah,
Did
he
he
touched
touch
him inappropriately.
In his sexy back?
Well,
He's trying to get a sexy back?
they said he touched his face and his neck, so I don't know. You know, so.
He's bringing Smacky
Yeah,
back.
he was trying to move on to the dick in a box thing, you know, but
Oh, my God.
But yeah, so like, and then even JT got a little like, dude, you're like, bro, why would you do that, bro? You know, how would you talk if you're like a white guy? I don't know. Can you tell me?
That was the worst Justin Timberlake impression
No,
ever.
it was a white guy
What?
accent. That's all.
Well,
Like,
no.
how do you do that?
That is
I
the
don't know.
worst white guy impression from
Yeah,
a white guy.
I know.
Yes.
See, that's what I can't.
Wow,
I can't do it.
dude.
I'm sorry.
Dude, what,
Hey,
bro?
dude. I'm
You
not
gotta
still.
just say vaya con Dios, fool.
I'm not stoked that you did that.
Man. Hey, what goes around comes around, Justin Timberlake.
My Justin Timberlake sounds like a cholo from East LA.
You know what,
Don't
Justin
be so
Timberlake?
quick, fool, walk away.
You can just cry me a river. How about that,
Yeah,
Justin
yeah.
Timberlake?
Why does your Justin Timberlake sound fucking black and southern?
Because I don't know. I just wanted to
Yeah.
make him sound that way.
That's
Bernie
awesome.
Mac.
While I'm wearing my suit and tie. Mm-hmm.
You know, hey, Jessica Biel, let's go do it.
I think we all did a bad Justin Timberlake impression.
I didn't know I didn't know we were trying to do Justin Timberlake. I was talking about the
Son,
dude
Bernie Mac.
talking to.
Oh yeah, the dude. Yeah, but he was
No,
like
I'm doing Justin-
disorderly conduct. He got though.
With the fat boys?
Yeah, I guess he started getting
like
like
that.
real rude with everybody and started talking because I guess
The
they're
guy
saying-
looks like Justin Timberlake, kind of. If Justin Timberlake had a baby with the guy, the kindergarten teacher from Half Baked,
Oh,
that's who he looks like.
damn.
And Rabbit jumped in the picture too.
Whoa.
Oh. And the last one is Evander Kane from the Buffalo Sabres. He's been arrested from an incident that happened back in June, but I guess the investigation proved that he touched 3 women inappropriately.
Wow, it's a hat trick.
Yeah, at a bar. Hat trick. He
Jesus.
got.
That's
Patrick
a hat trick
Kane. Hey, well.
on 3 cheap tricks.
The other hat trick is he touched him in 3 places:
Wow.
the neck, the hair, and the arms.
And one,
Hat trick.
and one got a
Hat trick
slap
on-
shot from the blue line.
Yeah, so it's 1 count of disorderly conduct, 1 count of misdemeanor trespass, and he'd already been in trouble for some sexual assault in the past.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Wow, what's wrong with this dude?
man, he's just
Well, Kane killed Abel.
yeah. You know those hockey players, man. They're crazy. I mean, I don't really know.
He wants to go for the penalty box.
Oh, he will be. For sure.
He has bars.
And,
Wow,
and that's
dude.
it, man. Yeah. And besides Draymond Green having to apologize, that's it.
I wonder if. Did you guys see it by any chance?
No, I didn't. It was only up for 10 minutes.
Oh, why did you know the extent?
That's what it said on the article. Yeah.
Shay was not that I was not
See
that I
it?
was counting. I was
Yeah.
Is, I was pretty pissed by 9:59, but it's okay.
Eric downloaded Snapchat for the first time.
I screenshotted it.
I'm just
bro.
doing my research.
Hey, Shay goes, I want to fucking be green now.
How'd your iPhone get a virus? That's not even possible, dude.
It was
Jesus.
a Zika.
Who's in trouble, man? That's a good stuff, man. So you guys are tuning in to listen to Bsidesports Show with Shay Whitey, Eric J, and myself, Ralph Figueroa. Let's move to the next topic and find out what happened this week in sports history. Go ahead, hit it, Drac.
What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back to the time. Sometimes you get up.
Sometimes I get down.
Damn.
A lot of times the volume goes way up.
And sometimes you can't get up.
Sometimes it goes down.
So this week in sports history,
Yes.
what happened?
We're going to start off in 1919. 1919, the Treffers soccer team forms in Gross Beak, which were actually formerly called the Gross Beak Lyle Lovitz. He's got a gross beak. Lyle Lovett, right? How do you get Julia Roberts? Pretty woman. 1928, the first woman ever to win a gold medal in track and field in the Olympics wins one. And before that, they were just lucky if they even got water. Women.
Oh, dang.
Can't even vote. Get out of here.
Get out of here. 1936, Adolf Hitler opens the 11th Olympics in Berlin by quoting, "I'd like to thank everybody in here except for one non-important person, Messi Bowens." No mention names. Messi Bowens. Also in 1936, Jesse Owens wins his third gold medal in the Berlin Olympics, and Owens states, 3 gold medals, here's your to your third right, cuz. Third medal, third right. 1938, the first test of yellow baseballs in Major League Baseball is practiced, and truth be told, the yellow baseballs came from when the purchasing manager misunderstood the order of call China and order the baseballs from the yellows. Yellow baseballs.
Old Yella.
Old yellow. 1949.
DJ Yella?
Like yellow snow.
Is that- he was the
From
most
NWA?
important- From the Nawas.
From the
Nawa
Nawas.
tribe. In 1949, lightning strikes the baseball field and kills the shortstop and the third baseman, and it serves them right for having a baton twirling contest instead of catching grounders.
Oh. They were doing a time travel experiment.
In 1953, Ted Williams returns to the Red Sox from military duty, but refuses to leave the dugout for fear the Nazis will kill him.
Oh, sh-
Ted Williams, get out of there. Take off that catcher uniform. You play outfield. 1966, Muhammad Ali KOs Brian London in 3 rounds. From the beginning, Ali was right when he dedicated that London's bridge will be falling down, but from the terrible tremors, of course. Muhammad Ali.
The greatest. The GOAT.
1973, ABA's Virginia Squires trade Dr. J to the New York Nets. And the reason, well, the HMO couldn't afford the high medical insurance prices on Dr. J.
We need an HMO.
Homo. 1991, soccer star Diego Maradona retires and celebrates by snorting the entire midfield line.
oh.
Diego.
Some
Where in the world
celebration.
is that Diego?
Yeah.
In Tudorville. In 1993.
Him and Roger.
He's with Roger Mayweather somewhere.
Where in the world is
Roger
Roger Mayweather?
Mayweather.
Can't find that fool nowhere.
With Lorenzo Lamas. Oh, sorry.
In 1993, Reggie Jackson is enshrined in the Baseball Hall of Fame, and Reggie states, "Man, forget Cooperstown, man. They named a candy ball after me." The Reggie Ball.
Reggie Bar.
Reggie Ball.
It has a bunch of nougats.
nougat.
Nougat.
They call it with nougat.
Come on. They said, nougat, please.
1996, Dallas and Kansas City play a football game in Mexico, and those Mexicans sure love to watch Cowboys and Indians.
Epa, epa.
Eva. Call him good Speedy. In 1997, the A's trade Mark McGuire to the Cardinals, and the A's GM was quoted, "Man, we're tired of McGuire tainting baseball with his illegal junk. We need someone clean and wholesome. Hey, bring in Jason Giambi."
Jason Giambi.
Is not his brother.
Not Jeremy.
And finally, in 2012, South Africa.
guys? I'm part of it too. Come on, I'm a jammy.
Get out, little Giambi. And finally, in 2012, South African sprinter Oscar Pistorius is the first amputee to compete in the Olympics, but fans are more curious about his nickname, the Pistol.
And then if they stay tuned, they would find out.
That's
Later.
That's this week in sports history.
Jason Giambi.
I'm a jammy too.
He's got buff arms.
You guys are tuning in and listening to B-Side-Sports Show with Shay Whitey, Eric J, and myself, Ralph Figueroa. Let's move into the next topic, and let's do sports news and do Olympic preview, because that's been coming up this week. So go ahead, Trek.
Yeah.
Been all around the world. Been all around the world.
So,
Blow my nose. That was one of the lyrics.
oh, what? Different lyrics.
Yeah.
What? So we got the Olympics coming up this
Yeah,
week.
that's sweet.
Opening ceremonies will be this Friday.
Friday.
So, Shay, since you do our sports news around the world,
Yeah.
What do you got on the
Yeah,
Olympics?
So, well, and actually, what's crazy, the actual competition starts this Wednesday, actually, with the soccer tournaments. They're actually starting a few days before the opening
Well, because they take the
ceremonies.
longest to do,
Yeah,
right?
because they have so many games and
Ew.
stuff like that. So, yeah,
Yeah.
they take a little longer. Oh,
Ew.
so yeah,
Take
so,
a little longer.
so the U.S. Women's
45 minutes a quarter.
so the U.S. women's soccer team will start actually Wednesday. They'll start to defend their
Really?
gold
And then
medal.
the men will start on
Yeah,
Thursday.
and the U.S. men's team actually didn't qualify for the Olympics this year, so we'll be
They-
rooting
they-
for Mexico.
missed
Actually,
Landon
won last
Donovan.
time. They'll be defending their gold
So
medal.
Mexico's in?
Yeah, 'cause they actually won in the last Olympics, so they're coming back to defend their gold medal. Basically, as long as you won it, if you won the gold in the last, you're automatically qualified. So they're in it. So we'll
And
see.
I heard the
we'll be
home
rooting
team
for them.
automatically qualifies.
The
as
home
well.
team automatically, so Brazil's in.
Well,
it.
they're in soccer. Come on, dude.
Oh yeah, and of
Really?
course they probably would have
Duh.
qualified anyway.
Synonymous.
What?
Yeah, and the
They
rest of
have
the
Pele.
the rest of the teams had to win their tournaments in their different regions. Or
What about
whatever, and stuff
Chile?
Like that.
No, what about Chile?
What
Keep-
cousin Chile?
What about
keep them away from,
Well,
from my
since-
buddy over here.
Since Chile won the what is it, the America's Cup or the Gold
yeah,
Cup?
the
Well,
Copa
they're-
America.
Copa America?
Yeah.
I
So
think
they
get-
automatically-
they got a bid.
They're
Right.
automatically in it because that was basically the tournament for the local Americas, North and South America. So they're in it.
But the women's U.S. Soccer team is in, right?
They're in it, yeah, because they won the last Olympics, so they're automatically in.
Oh,
And
okay.
They've been always the powerhouse, basically.
What's that broad's name? Hope Floats.
Hope Floats, Hope Solo.
What's her name?
She had some crazy stories about the Olympics.
Han Solo?
too. Oh yeah.
Who said Han Solo? I
That's
love that.
Han's daughter.
The,
Love that guy.
the Manilium.
and Chewbacca and Kaká.
Indiana Lolo Jones.
No, but in the women's team, the Brazil's pretty good too. They got Martha has always been like one of the biggest stars in Brazil. She's
Martha
one of the
Stewart?
biggest- Yeah.
I thought it was Lisa
No,
Leslie.
It's her friend. No, so it actually starts, and then the opening ceremony, of course, is on Friday night, and didn't they? You were telling me earlier about some kind of jerseys that they're having to wear.
So get
whatever?
this, dude. So let's go to the International Weightlifting Federation real quick because we have to kind of set that up.
Yeah.
They just banned the Russian weightlifters from competing in Rio because
Yeah.
there's this big doping scandal.
Doping scandal for
It's
Russians.
Russia. I mean, I saw Rocky 4. Come on, I know they're
Yeah,
doing
know what
it.
happens.
We
We've
know
seen
what
Drago.
happens. That's real. It's real. The movie said so.
Yeah, I believe it.
And
too.
Sylvester wouldn't lie to us.
Yeah,
I know.
and Carl
never.
Weathers really died.
Yeah.
Really died. And he lost his hand.
Chubby guy.
Chubs. So they get banned from the Olympics, and so the Russians, we're still talking about the whole thing, but as right now, it's just the weightlifters and possibly the swimmers.
The swimmers, I think I heard some stuff about
Track
that
and
too.
field, right, is already done.
Well,
Right.
the Russians
No.
have track and field runners.
Well, not
No,
no,
I'm
I
not
mean,
sure.
they're-
They probably do. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Well, they're-
Sorry for the
they
Russians.
should be.
they're
They're
called
always
Siberian sprinters.
they should be because they're always rushing around. So.
Oh, they're trying to climb walls.
So anyways, so the American team, and I don't know if they did it on purpose or that's just kind of how it went, but Ralph Lauren and the United States Olympic Committee, they unveiled their outfits for the American athletes that they'll be wearing during the opening ceremonies. And it didn't take long to kind of realize that their ensemble, if you look at it close enough, it actually looks like the Russian flag. It has the same, like the
Yeah.
stripes, because it's white, blue, and then red, I believe,
Yeah, it's not
which
really
happen to
looking-
be Ralph Lauren's colors,
Ralph
anyways.
Lauren's.
So, and then this is
Do you think it was a knock? Like they're trying to knock the Russians?
no, I don't think they did it on purpose, but that's just kind of Ralph Lauren's thing. So, but the shirt, because they got the blazer on, and their shirt underneath looks like the Russian flag,
Wow.
which is really weird.
That's not good.
And here's the worst part, and I don't know if they have to pay for these things, but first of all, these things are hideous. The entire men's outfit, for instance, cost $1,400
Wow.
on RalphLauren.com. Of course, hey, there's our plug. Da-da-da-da-da.
Bring them all yet.
Hey, send us some of that gear to sport on the show.
I know, right?
Ralph.
RalphFigueroa.com.
What if
Yeah.
they bring us a
It's the
polo
bootleg.
association?
It's the bootleg Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, yeah.
RalphFigueroa.com.
The polo association.
It's just us on the back of a pony.
A mule. Mule and a sledgehammer. Bring
or a-
Gallagher.
or a big girl. Whatever.
Bring Officer Gallagher.
A package that includes, this is what it includes, a blazer, $695. T-shirt, $89.50. Pants, $195. Shoes, $350. Wrist strap. They can't even call it a watch. It's a wrist
Strap.
$98. And a belt, $85.
Damn, I hope pants are optional. 'cause that's a lot of
What?
money.
So this is now kind of sparking a little controversy because, like I said, their shirt, they, like I said, inadvertently realized, like, oh, man, like it looks like the Russian.
Yeah, that's a
and
bad
that's kind
look.
of like, if you go back to the Cold War in the 80s, that was our biggest enemy. It was always, Russia.
Reagan would be pissed.
Yeah, right?
Dude, like,
Oh, I would just straight out have like my uniform with the little boy peeing on Gorbachev.
oh man,
Just leaving that little
with the mark on the
Yeah,
head.
give me the mark on the head. But that's just me.
sharding on Gorbachev, maybe?
Oh, that's a
He's
shard.
not putting it in Putin.
Putting it in the pudding.
Yeah, putting on the Putin.
What, eating pudding? Pudding pops.
That's
No.
crazy.
Like
man.
to put it in the pudding, then they get the pudding.
And I always wonder too about how that works with, because so Ralph Lauren is sponsoring these uniforms, so the whole team, right? But most of these athletes are probably not well known, throughout internationally. But some are. Like you have, like, of course, the basketball players, and you got like Serena Williams, Venus Williams. But they're sponsored by big companies like Nike and all that stuff. So
Right.
you never know how that works. Sometimes they say, "Oh, you can't be seen wearing somebody
They
else's
have to
thing,"
wear.
you know?
They have to wear what they say they're wearing. Yeah.
So so I don't know, but I think it usually comes to that when it's rivals like Nike. You'd be rivals with Adidas. But I don't know if Ralph Lauren ever really
Like, you
rivaled
think
with
Jordan
Nike.
wears anything other than Jordan?
Oh no.
I doubt.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Not for everything?
Oh no, Hanes.
Or
right?
He wears.
Hanes.
He's got it covered. He's got underwear. He's
Yeah,
got socks.
the underwear. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the shoes. He doesn't have to wear nothing, bro.
And then if he wants to make a sandwich, he could use Space Jam. I'm just saying.
Yeah, dude.
but then-
There's so much stuff that's going on over there.
Yeah.
What about their conditions?
The
as
conditions, yeah, that's one of the things that's kind of the negative thing going into it. I mean, people are excited, but the thing is, they've already fired one of the security firms that was hired to provide security.
Yeah, they got Norton in there, I heard now.
Yeah. Norton, yeah, that'll take care of it all. Just
But
hey,
Ed Norton. They got Ed Norton in there.
Edward Norton. Which one? The one from Honeymooners or the actor?
The one who has the swastika on his chest.
Oh.
He's part of the German delegation, maybe. Maybe.
It's like all those Germans went and hid in Brazil. The boys from Brazil.
They all have a crew cut. Huh.
But they fired one of the security squads. They basically calling him incompetent and irresponsible. They originally were scheduled to
He's like,
hire.
what do you expect? We only graduated kindergarten.
Yeah.
We live on the streets.
You don't even give us guns.
Hey, oh, Bobby. Ah, da, da, da.
Yeah, we were trained in the city of God.
So far, they only hired
And
500.
his teachers are bad.
500 personnel. They were supposed to hire 3,400, so they're only what?
That's
Wait up,
retarded.
wait up.
That's
They-
exactly what they have as prisoners.
They were supposed to hire 3,400.
3,400 for that job. They are only right now at 500, so they basically were fired just the other day. They're going to go with.
Wow.
But the problem is they're going with the local police force. But that's already a problem, too, because they're already been on strike.
Most of them are at Exposition Park trying to get Rams jobs.
Yeah, because they're not getting paid enough, though. That's the thing. They took off. They took off. They're like at the. No, for real, but it's crazy. But
They got a green certificate. They're in.
it's crazy
Come on,
because
Chivos.
there's actually a sign that somebody had a banner, like where people arrive, the athletes arrive, basically the airport, and there's a banner that says,
Looking for David Banner.
How about Bruce Banner?
Bruce, which one is it, Bruce or Dave? No.
Then
No,
who
but
turns into the Hulk?
Bruce.
basically it says, welcome to hell. Like,
Wow.
and it says, police and firefighters do not get paid. Whoever comes to Rio will not be safe.
Wow.
That's pretty confusing. Most people are looking for city of God, and they find hell.
Yeah.
What was it there? The right turn in Albuquerque.
Well, what about Jesus? Does he have a good city?
Where's that big statue where he's over?
He's
Yeah.
supposed to be overlooking everything.
Like Michael Phelps is gonna get his stash robbed from him like right away. Watch. It's
Nah,
like, it's
he-
not
he
safe.
did it. He keeps it in a Speedo.
Speaking of somebody that got who got robbed.
Oh,
over there?
that's right. There was a fire in the Australian Olympic residence.
Zombie, Thick, Thomas. All those fools got robbed.
Kardashian.
Rob. Yeah, what happened to Rob?
Damn
Where's Rob?
Kardashians.
Little.
No, but the Australian building, and you could tell because they even have. I seen a picture. They even have their banner
Because they
up on
stole
the
their
top.
kangaroo. How did they know?
Australia. like,
Well, I heard that the job they had to go down under to steal all the men.
well,
I didn't know it was us. You were knuckles deep in a wallaby. Yeah, you don't have those here in Rio.
We got
buddy.
confused. We just saw some men at work, and
well, the fire did.
we got some men at work.
Dun, 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 dun.
I come from the London and he took a bite of my sandwich.
So they got their stuff.
Yeah. Well.
jacked.
The thing is, speaking of down under, the
Kangaroo Jack.
the fire started down under. Basically, it was under in the basement. Like they said, somebody was smoking a cigarette and just tossed it into. But there was a bunch of garbage in the
And
basement.
then
I
they
guess they just
realized
threw
there was
everything
just
in
a
there.
bunch of shrimps on the Barbie.
Who's bringing the Fosters?
Crocodile Dundee started it.
We got some shrimp on the ball.
You could tell when they were asking for help because all of a sudden you heard the alarm.
And then somebody said, "That's not a knife. That's a knife."
Who brought the didgeridoo? Wow.
But
that
that-
came out of your pocket, sir? Wow.
It's crazy that you said about the alarms. What's crazy is that somebody had deactivated the alarms in that building.
Oh,
Hmm.
snap.
So they didn't even know, like, somebody had to, oh, shit, they had to evacuate him real quick. But I guess it was somebody threw a cigarette into a bunch of garbage or rubbish, I guess they would call it if you're Australian.
Rubbish.
I guess I don't know what they call it, but, like, so it started it up. But during that fire, a bunch of team shirts were taken and some laptops. So somebody took the opportunity while everybody was evacuating to go in there
That's-
and grab
He's
some
all,
stuff.
hey,
like,
you 8 guys wearing the same shirts. Come here.
yeah. Hey, it's gonna be funny when they see
Hey,
like
you guys with koala shirts, come here. Let's talk.
hey, you East German swimmer, why are you wearing a Australia shirt? Like, where did you get that? You know?
Me no know.
Yeah. the Mongolian wrestler is wearing it.
Oh, but I bought it over there in some smoke shop. Oh.
I'm first. I'm an Aboriginal.
Well, I also read a story. Aboriginal.
OG.
AG.
He's an AG.
He's
Yeah.
like, I'm an Aboriginal, bro.
But I had read a story that according to the International Sports Press Association, a Chinese hurdler, his name was Shi Dongpeng,
Oh,
and a cameraman were robbed in an elaborate hoax during the first day in Rio. This is how it went down. So she and the journalists arrived at their hotel, and a man reportedly rushed Shi and vomited on Shi.
oh.
Yes.
On she or he? No,
She.
I'm just kidding.
He got Shi-shi'd. The cameraman chased after the man, and she went to the restroom. When they returned to the hotel lobby, their belongings were gone, dude.
Poor she.
And she don't pay.
She don't pay.
They call her tight ass.
She don't play either when it comes to that.
Nah,
Wow, that's messed up.
Yeah, there was some other stuff like that happening in the Olympic Village where some of them were
She
saying
don't bang.
It wasn't.
she don't bang.
What was it? It wasn't even It wasn't even
Dong
livable.
bang bang.
They were saying it wasn't even livable yet. Like some
In the
some
conditions?
of the conditions in the
Oh,
village.
because they had like no beds and doors.
Well, and somebody like put saran wrap on one of the toilets.
Nice.
And they went in there and they were just like, I don't know what
Someone's
happened.
playing tricks on them.
yeah. No, but well, they were saying though that it was from some disgruntled workers. It could have been
Some-
like
Getting paid like nothing.
Yeah, that's part of it. What it could.
well,
like,
they do.
you know,
Didn't they get a bunch of like illegals, like from? They
Yeah.
stole a bunch of like slaves.
Yep.
Like, they
Basically to put all this stuff together.
and people are basically having to volunteer to pull stuff out of the river,
they
like,
got them from Egypt.
Right. Oh.
or out of the lake, out of the lake. Out of
It's disgusting, the conditions, because there was a rower. I think her name was Megan Calmo.
Mm-hmm.
They were asking her about how do you feel about the conditions over in Rio as far as the water for rowing, and this is what she literally said: "I will row through shit for you, America."
But literally, she will. Though.
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Megan Calmo.
Well, they're gonna have a new dog called the Fickle Me Calmo.
Oh.
It's like, oh, your camel toe is showing.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm full of fickle.
well, that's the
Fickle
warning
ma-
they're sending
fickle
out.
matter.
That's the warning they're sending out to these athletes. They're saying the advice is
Tickle
close
my
your
Calmo.
close your mouth when swimming through feces infested waters. That's the advice they're giving them.
Someone told that to Andy Dufresne.
Never mind the syringes.
Yeah, yeah. Don't dodge all the dead bodies and the other trash.
I
Just,
can feel the seashells. Those are syringes, girl.
Warning: Charlie Sheen has been in these waters. Oh.
can you imagine? Like it's gonna be a record slow times for rowing because they're gonna be all the rowers.
But they should know better before they step into Lake Eric Wright.
Oh, damn. There's gonna be a lot of caca is gonna be in that ocean.
Easy doesn't.
But yeah, it's crazy because so the two worst problems I guess right now is what's worse, no Pokemon Go, or having to go through crap infested waters.
It
I
looks
don't know
like everyone
which one.
Pokemon went
Yeah.
into the damn ocean. That's what happened. Pokemon Go, go to the beach.
Yeah, I can imagine the actual paddles when they come up. You're gonna see all kinds
Yeah,
of like,
Pokemon's gonna be all complaining like, yeah, the little Pokemons don't even want to appear anymore.
yeah,
Like
they're not trying to be in the crap infested waters.
They're
That's all.
scared.
Yeah.
Why the lobster surfacing? I don't get it.
They're even having to wear like bodysuits and all that. Even the sailors, the sailors aren't supposed to go in the water, but
The
they're like,
athletes are gonna be out there like, wow, these Pokemon Go characters look for real. They're like 3-dimensional. I'm like, no, that's a real dog,
Yeah.
dude. That's
Look
a
at
real
look at
animal.
the sailor. They call him poop eyes. Like
It's a real 3-eyed animal. It's like-
cyborg's here. Somewhere cyborg.
No, it's a little Pikachu. No, that's a kid who's just glowing right now, apparently. So he's been swimming.
It's called pick a germ.
Germ.
Pick a germ.
It's crazy. Wait, I mean, you got to give them those guys props. The rowers and the sailors are like, you know what? heck with it. Like you said about that girl, like we're gonna go through these crap-infested waters for the United States, but there's some tennis players that already bowed out too.
Oh, the brothers?
They're twins. What are the names? Brian, and they had a bunch of first names. Mike and Bob Bryan.
Mike and Bob, is that what they do?
Mike and Bob Bryant, yeah. And their
are
brother
they
Neil wasn't part of it, but I guess they're the doubles champions.
Different Neil.
Their brother, they were the champions in the French Open and also the last Olympics, but they're like, nah, we don't want to go. And Roger Federer is out. He's saying it's because of an injury, but it's he's saying it's not because of the virus. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of tennis players that are bowing out, but Serena is really like happy to go, and there's other players that are going to be there. So
She's from Compton, bro. That's like nothing
yeah,
for her.
yeah.
like,
Man, you think Zika's going to? Oh, come on.
He's like, shit, I lifted the rats.
I lost a friend named Zika to the riots. I ain't afraid.
Oh, Zika gonna be there? Psh, I like
Straight
her.
out of Zika.
Crazy inflammation in my stomach.
Straight out,
I'm telling the doctor I don't want it.
straight out of vaccines for those.
Straight out of vaccine.
Yeah, straight out of hazmat. Yo, I'm breathing kind of funny. My lungs are collapsing. It ain't funny.
Real.
So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be watching, and we'll see what happens. See who comes back, with lesions on their skin, and who comes back with gold medals. We'll see.
Her name is Rio, and she's
She's
dancing on the glass.
on the polluted sand.
with only one leg. Like what? How did she lose a leg?
Her
She's a
name's
runner.
Pistorius.
She's a runner.
Oh, I'm pissed.
I would
Oh,
be Pistorius if that happened to me. I'd be very Pistorius. So you guys are tuning in, listen to B-Side Sports Show with Shay Whitey, Eric J, and myself, Ralph Figueroa. So yeah, we just did some Olympic previews. So hopefully you guys tune in and
Yeah.
let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, man. So let's call it a day and wrap up this episode. Let's go to our shout outs. Go ahead, hit it, Drake. I'm talking to you. Vamos. So, vamos. We're going to go vamos to the casas now. So, once again, you guys have been tuning in, listening to us on a Sunday afternoon talking about sports. So, Shay, what do you got for shout-outs, man?
Oh, man. Shout out, of course, to you guys and the whole B-Side team. And I probably mentioned it earlier, but, it was a big deal. 300 episodes
Of course.
for the B-Side show. So shout out to everybody that's always, been tuning in and been riding with us and been wanting to be a part of it and, helping us promote it and all that stuff, that everybody that supports us. And shout out to our studio audience, Ramiro Loco, Fabian, and Rabbit, chilling. They're
Check that cartoon movie, Sausage Fest, in here.
Sausage Party.
We're Seth
Sausage
Rogen.
Party.
Stay tuned
I
for
know.
that coming out. And of course, Drac, the producer and everybody that helps us out. Shout out to everybody that's been, promoting, retweeting, resharing all our stuff. Everybody that follows us. You can follow, of course, the B-Side Show, but we also got the B-Side Shop Covina Instagram. Follow that to see, because we have new gear coming actually next week. Hopefully, we'll have it by next weekend. We'll be wearing it right here on the show.
Called Zika gear.
Yeah, so the Z gear, we got that coming up, and shout out to everybody, man. Like, shit. Like,
I love it.
I
I
got
love
lost
you.
for a minute. Yeah. Everybody that
It's like we literally just saw you brain fart right now. That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
crazy.
I love you, man.
I didn't write them down, but everybody knows who they are though. They're down with us and they ride with us, and I appreciate
It's
it.
like if I had arms big enough for the whole world, I'd hug all you.
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
They
Yeah,
love me. They really, really
I love
love
it,
me.
That's what's up, man. Eric, what do you got?
Shouts out to the man upstairs as always. Shouts out to you guys, Drac, for keeping allowing me to play with you fellas.
Yeah.
Shout out to our fans and our viewers. Keep supporting, keep tuning in. Shout out to our in-house guests, Rabbit, Reese, and Loco. Rabbit, Reese, and Ramiro. It's the new abogados you can't forget.
Or the new cast for the Three Amigos movie.
Tres,
All
33,
right.
33, 33. That's them. Shouts out to my 4 Golden Girls. And actually this week I'll be watching the opening ceremonies of the Rio Games, or actually what's better known as AIDS Week.
Oh, Zika week.
Ooh.
Or feces.
How about you? How about you, Mr. Ralph?
Starring Charlie Sheen.
And Pedro.
And Greg Louganis.
Eh,
Oh, no.
Scott Hamilton in the house.
So you guys, August 12th, which is a Friday, be sure to lock in on your calendars, 8 8:15 p.m. and 10:15 actually. We'll be doing the shows over at the Ice House Stage 2 on Thursday, August 18th at 8:30, somewhere around there. We'll be back at Tina's Tavern. So
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
hopefully get to see you guys again. You got to come out to one of the shows, Eric.
I will.
for sure.
I
It
It
will.
was crazy. Like I said, this
Okay,
last
get
one that we
in there.
did, it was a great turnout. So definitely shout out to Tina and
her
Julie
tavern.
and her tavern. Yeah,
Tavern,
for hosting. our
Chueco.
event.
Oh, and
So-
Mike, the security guard, Mike.
Oh
at
yeah, with
Tina's.
he's got a ponytail and everything.
They call him the Hawk.
He's
Yeah.
he's legit.
Yeah, he's legit.
He's Mike Huck.
Oh.
So then shout outs to, of course, Maricela, the Ice House, the Silver and Black Republic, the Southland Pirates, Big Gene. We just saw that fool
yeah, Big
recently.
Gene.
So, we got a lot of stuff going on. So thank you guys to all the Handsome Devil comedy fans who have been coming out to the shows, supporting, passing the word and sharing about, the shows I got coming up. So once again, remember, Friday, August 12th, mark your calendars, Ice House Stage 2, and then Thursday, August 18th. Last but not least, to the B-Side Sports Show team, man. This has been an awesome show as always, and to all of you guys who keep on tuning in, shout out to all of you guys. Keep supporting us and keep telling everybody about B-Side Sports Show. So with that being said, on behalf of Shay Whitey, Eric J., myself, Ralph Figueroa, we want to bid everybody a peace out.
Adieu.
Dude.